Welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here along, well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling, the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bane team up as the back court. And it's Wagner in at small forward. Suggs, the pass to Bane. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
You gotta D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Screen by James. Here's Brown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Kicks it out to Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Banchero surveys. The three from Suggs. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Brown. Pass to Maxey. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Suggs finds Wagner. Embiid against Carter. Can they get it? Banchero no good.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
James can't get it to go.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Here's Banchero. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
The Sixers lead by 3. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. Paulo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. And down it goes. 2 points. James has got 7 points.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
James with a steal. Over Banchero. Pass to Edgecombe. James deciding where to go with it. Good on the bucket. He's got 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The kick out to Banchero. Rebound by the 76ers. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Banchero. Joel Embiid with the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Hits the trifecta. Maxey's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Bane. Back to Suggs. And there's the screen. Wagner against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bain. They can't stop the run with that one.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Edgecombe. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simons checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Puts it up off the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Maxey passes to James, and stolen by Banchero. And they're on the run. Here's Wagner. That's in, coming off an assist from Banchero.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Simons passes to James. Brown, a screen on Banchero. Here's James. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. 8-point game. Black passes to Wagner. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Counted.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Magic trail by 10. Pass to Bain. Carter, a screen on Simons. The 3 from Bain. Buries it from 3. Bain's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
The shot by James, no good. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Banchero outside. And here's Bain. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Embiid.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Black outside. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Misses in close.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Brown with it, guarded now by Black. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Banchero. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Embiid, a screen on Bain. Here's Simons. And Embiid throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
James, a screen on Bain. And there's the lob. The shot by James, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Philadelphia leading by 11. On the wing, Simons. Yet to see a basket. And that one's good. James.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. Wade comes in for James. Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Bain. Black outside. They set the screen. Lets it go from 11. Simons with a rebound. Philadelphia's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Outside Maxey. Launches it. On target from range. Maxey's got 9.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Wade. And it's Rupert in for Jaylen Brown. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter's checked in.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Sixers lead by 13. Maxey surveying the D. There's Simons with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
I just think you have to place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. The more wide open style can also lead to careless play.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
That free throw, no good. And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
Simons passes to Maxey. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move. And what I love about Tyrese Maxey, he's so good at just overwhelming you with energy. He puts the defense in a tough spot because of his relentless ability to push the pace.
Watford's checked in for the Sixers. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Carter from outside. Here's Vucevic. It's good on the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Maxey with it. He played a great game against Charlotte. Now Simons. Into the lane. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
They've got James. Anthony Simons out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. On the wing, Simons. Black defending. Simons, right side. Brown finds James. Simons with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Simon's shot is good.
And Simon's showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Magic trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Carter from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Edgecombe. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Carter. The 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Simons passes to Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
And we have seen it so many times. You just knew Embiid was going to finish that play.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Simons passes to Embiid. From about 16, buries the jump shot. James has got 19 points.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Pass to De Silva.
76ers foul.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To the left side wing. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how because of his feel for the game.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Philadelphia. LeBron, he's checked in for Wade, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Simons. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in. James outside. Pass to Edgecombe. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Edgecombe's got 6.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Banchero outside. Here's Vucevic. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
These are his first free throws of the game. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. And once he locks that in, watch out. and sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Magic trail by 7. Black outside. Suggs, the pass to Vucevic. And here's Wagner. Back to Vucevic. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Sixers lead by 5.
Offensive boards picking up that miss and finding a way to finish.
And it's Black penetrating. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Sixers lead by 6. Maxey passes to Barlow. Philadelphia moving it around. This one for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Black, right side. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Brown with a screen. Here's James. LeBron, unfazed by contact.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Banchero against James. Pass to Vucevic from outside the arc. Hauled in by Brown.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
James can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Banchero gets it to go.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Embiid, he's checked in for Barlow. Then for Orlando, Carter comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Bane in for Black. Banchero against James. Here's the 3. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
I mean, the point forward skills of LeBron James. I mean, just running that play beautifully.
Right side Carter. Banchero against James. And it's blocked by Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Edgecombe doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Bane. Pass to Carter. On the wing, Bane. Suggs outside. 4-3. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edgecombe. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edgecombe's got 8 points.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Oh, it's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Wagner with a steal. Banchero right side. The quick look, no good that time. Philadelphia leading by 6. Spins. Scores off the spin. Maxey's got 20.
Well, that combination of speed and elite handle, that's what separates Tyrese Maxey.
Outside Bane, back to Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Maxey passes to James. And the layup falls. James has got 41.
That's playing to his strengths, getting to the rim and extending his team's lead.
Banchero against James. Paolo with the attack.
Assist from Franz Wagner.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Edgecombe. Give him 8. Shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Bane. Fires from deep. They get it back. And the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner staying active and cashing in on the second chance. Just a heads-up play.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Suggs. Screen by James. Now Embiid. He's checked by Carter. Embiid inside. Carter's there. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, one thing that's true about Embiid, he knows how to draw that whistle. That's a great pump fake.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
James against Banchero. James outside. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
There's a screen. Outside Bane. Launches a 3. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Maxey. The D's right on him. Brown, a screen on Banchero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 5.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
James can't get it to go.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And Banchero gets it to go.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
To the inside. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. With the step back to the paint. Here's Carter. And Embiid with the block.
Oh, Embiid saying not in my house.
And he gets that one. And now a 7-point 76ers lead.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Wagner. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Joel Embiid. Wade comes in for James. And Love is subbed in for Brown. De Silva's checked in for Desmond Bane. 1:02 left in the third quarter here. Here's Black, and he dunks it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Simons outside. The kick out to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Nails it from 3. Maxey's got 23 points.
Yeah, Maxey putting all of this on full display. When he's hot like this, he's going to keep getting the ball.
They set a pick. 2 points. That one goes.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Back to Love. Philadelphia moving it around. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Simons up top. Over Carter. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Jaylen Brown, Edgecombe out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Edgecombe, takes a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
The 3 from Suggs. Fires in the triple. Suggs has got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Simons, right side. Up and in on the layup.
Well, I like the versatility from Simons. He's a lot more than just a jump shooter. He can also beat you in the paint.
Cuts off the pass. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
And he drops the first. And you think of players who heat up in a hurry. You got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
And it's Wagner off the drive. It's good.
The slashing Wagner, so adept at carving his way inside.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Simons deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barlow. He takes it in, banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Now here's Suggs. From outside, off the mark. And here's Simons. Yep, count it. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Wagner, the pass to Vucevic. Fast break, here comes Philadelphia. Simons outside, 3-pointer. He drops it from range. Simons got 9 points here in the second half.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Here's De Silva. Buries it down low. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And he gets it back. Second chance effort. That one doesn't drop.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Wagner inside, defended by Brown. Wagner, the pass to Vucevic. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Here's Brown. Oh, Brown! All the way to the rim! Man, oh man!
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
James is checked in for Bona. And a change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for De Silva.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Here's Edgecombe. James, a screen on Suggs. James up top. And slam dunk by James.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Simons with a steal. And he lobs it up, and good. There's another.
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. Carter, a screen on Brown. And it's Wagner off the drive. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
James outside. Picked it. Black with it. Now guarded by Brown. Black passes to Carter. Back to Black. And that one's good.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 54 points.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
The steal. Inside. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Suggs. Here he goes. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Well, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Barlow, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Simons. Then for Orlando, Banchero's checked in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's Desmond Bane in for Suggs. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. Maxey finds Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Well, if Embiid gets rolling like this, what are you going to do? There's no way to stop him with all of that power.
James against Banchero. Kicks it out to Bane. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now, he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those 3s together.
Fades back. Brown, no good. Magic trail by 8. Bane, the pass to Black. And here's Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. James outside. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Carter, a screen on James. Banchero. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Sixers lead by 8. Pass to Brown. James, a screen on Wagner. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando.
Number 4, Jalen Suggs.
Over to the left wing. The 3 from Banchero. Counted from distance. Banchero's got 13 in the second half.
Draining his first 3 of the game. No doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Brown outside. Screen by James. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Banchero in the post. James is there. Good for 2.
And when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Outside, Brown. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Bain. Yes, sir, it's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Oh, missed on the tray.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
James, outside, for 3. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Now here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. Puts up the tray. Oh, it misses. Magic trail by 10. Bain fires. The putback.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
And so James will bring it up for the 76ers. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
The shot is money.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Shoots a 3. Wagner with the rebound. Banchero. Ooh, rise and fire. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Suggs. The 3 is in. Poke loose. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. This one was in the balance right until the
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And we present